Welcome to the first episode of Soundstage Insider, where I bring you inside the company, this case for a special announcement. I'm with Siegfried and Conradin Amft of T+A. We're in Herford, Germany at the headquarters. And Siegfried, what is the announcement?
It's not a secret. I'm approaching now 75 years. And I think coming up to this age, you have to think about the future, not of you personally, but as well of the company, which is now nearly 50 years old. So I'm in the very happy position to have really bright and wonderful son. And I'm proud to give big shares over to him so that we can be sure that the company will go on in the way we have founded it.
Conradin will become CEO.
Yes.
Co-CEO with you, I understand.
Yes.
How do you feel about it?
It's a huge privilege, not only that Siggy is staying on as co-CEO, but to be able to lead this fantastic team here in Germany as well as in the United States.
Okay, so let's go into the factory and research area and see what's been built up in almost 50 years and what's to come. So we're in the factory in what's now a cafeteria.
Yeah.
But this has a special place. What is it?
Yes. Where we're standing now here, you see, here has been a wall because this area has been the office area when we built our first building in 1988. And this was my office, my wife's office, and this was the office of sales and bookkeeping department.
So it retains a bit of history.
It's history. This is why we left it this way, so that everybody can see that it started here.
And it can't change.
I won't change it.
Okay, this spot, the chamber, the loudspeaker area, also has a special place in the history.
Yes, because in the 80s, T+A has been one of the biggest speaker manufacturers in Germany. We were famous for our TMR Criterion loudspeakers. We thought of electronics, but we only had some active speakers. So our business, as you can see, was speaker.
And now you're into headphones. So now we're in the headphone test room. And when was this built?
2020.
And headphones are kind of dear to you because headphones were his big start here, right? In the sense of a project. And I know you were a little unsure of it, but it turned out to be successful. Explain it.
When I came into T+A, I always thought that we were missing headphones because I saw my peer group growing up with headphones, using them much more than speakers. And so I thought this could be a great business opportunity. On the other hand side, if your first project fails, you're off to a pretty bad start. So I'm very grateful to everybody who made this thing work and really got it lifted off the ground with 3 models in total now.
And at the start, what percentage did you, with all your experience, assign to success or failure?
Okay, I knew that it's an important business. And as always, we had too much to do in our development department. And therefore, our director of R&D was skeptical, same as me, because we have too many other things to do. And then we decided, okay, give him a chance. There are good arguments for it. And then we said, okay, but if we do it properly. That means with the right equipment, a room like this one, which is very seldom. And then we started. I have to admit, I was surprised about the quick success we had with the headphones.
So it was a right call.
Yes, I'm glad it was.
So we're in the electronics production area. And when did this all start? Siegfried?
This building has been made in 1992. That means only 4 years after we built the first part of the factory. Reason was that we have started electronic production and development in 88 immediately, and was so successful that we didn't have simply enough space and had to invest in a new building specialized for electronic production.
And this is obviously core to the business, as are headphones and loudspeakers. But what do you see, Conradin, as kind of the pulse of this place here?
Quality. It's really about the manufacturing quality. And for us, the job in the future will be to retain that quality, that we can really be proud of every product that's being shipped out those doors.
Made in Germany quality.
Exactly.
So this is the electronics R&D area, a really important part of T+A that bridges what was, what is, and what will be, because it's the electronics research area and development area, but it's also now user interface software development area as well. And when did this all start?
In fact, at the beginning, the name T+A means theory and application. You know, I studied on physics, and so the scientific approach was always most important for me. And therefore, we always invested as much as possible into the development department.
And now software, the interface, ergonomics, all that factors heavily. And I know you've taken a big lead in that.
Yeah, nowadays for users, the interface is becoming equally important, and it's great to be able, just like we're making our own electronics, to be making our own interfaces for the T+A devices.
And what I think is wise is it all happens in this area. There's not a disconnect.
Right.
So this is big news for T+A and the world of hi-fi. You built a great company in almost 50 years, and now you'll carry it on. Any final words?
It's great to keep the show going. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.